Hello guys, very good evening. Welcome to Africa Tech. Today we are going to talk about memory unit. So in case of computer, when you are going to store something, so it occupies some space. So there is so many units are there uh, to calculate those values. Let's say sometime you are buying some pen drive, so they are saying 16 GB. Sometime you are buying some hard drive, external or internal, they are telling 1 TB. So how this TB, GB, PB concept came, okay, that we are going to talk about now. Once we'll be talking about that binary. So binary is zeros or ones. It could be either 0 or 1. Now after binary, if you take that, two or three binary values, let's say 1, 0, 1, 1, like that. So that means how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. That means it's a 4 bits. This is the bits here, right? So that is 4 bits. Like, if you add one more zero, say it will be 5 bits. If you add one more one here, it will be 7 bits, like that. So 4 bits equal to 1 nibble. So you can denote nibble like capital N, like this. So 8 bits equal to 1 bytes. 4 nibble, bits, sorry, 4 bits equal to 1 nibble, and 8 bytes 8 bits equal to 1 byte. 8 bits. So equal to 1 byte. Now, if you calculate 1024 byte, then it will be coming 1 kilobyte, or you can tell this, I mean, you can write like this, KB. Now, if you go for 1024 KB, then it will be coming 1 MB or megabyte. Then if you go for that 1024 MB, then it will be coming 1 gigabyte or GB. So if you go for 1024 GB, then it will be 1 TB, terabyte. Then 1024 terabyte, then it will be 1 PB. It will be PB, petabyte. 1024 PB equal to 1 exabyte. After that, zettabyte and other sorry, other capacity also available nowadays, but those things is not yet confirmed, or it is under research and all. So petabyte and exabyte still nowadays it is available. Now you might be thinking where all those big storage you people are going to use. If you think about big data center, this is DC, data center, right? Data center where you are going to keep all those big storage. So normally in your computer, on your PC, maybe you will be having one hard disk, right? That hard disk is like a HDD, hard disk drive, or SSD, solid state drive. Okay, so those things can be up to, let's say, maximum it can go up to 4 TB maximum, if you think, in case of your personal computer. Now once you'll be thinking about some big storage, let's say sorry, if you think about NASA. If you think about NASA once is take a picture, one is take a picture from satellite, about the moon, like if they are taking on a picture of a moon or some other planet, to store that one only, it will be taking 10 TB of space. Imagine. Now this kind of big organization, when they want to do research, they are doing every day so many R&D, research and development. So imagine so much of storage they will be required. So those people in their data center, in their storage device. So once we'll be talking about storage, which will be coming NAS, network attached storage, or SAN, storage area network. Those it will be discussed in later part also, when we'll be discussing about the storage type, network storage type and all. So those time we will be discuss this all. But now try to imagine. So it is so much of space you required to organization like NASA, ISRO, then so many other government bodies are there. So when they are storing their information, so that become very large. Okay, So that data size is really very very big. So that's what they need, that so much of biggest storage. So some of the storage solution, like some of the people who manufacture storage, I mean vendor. So you can think about EMC Square. EMC Square, that it's an EMC Square owned by Dell. Okay, Dell is the one big vendor, manufacturer of servers and storage, etc. Now, then you can think about okay, Sun Microsystem. Earlier they was there, but now they are not that much popular. So then you have NetApp. Okay, they are very good in storage. So now lots of cloud storage is available nowadays. Okay, so but in the storage, so these are the people are really very famous who can give up to let's say 10 exabyte of storage if you need. So they can give you, that much large scale of data. Let's say you want to reserve your data for 5 years in the cloud, or 3 years in the cloud. You're making commitment of 3 years. In that case, so you will be going for this much large, storage. So where you can keep your data for the longer time. Okay, storage, cloud storage is different. So with in that case, that time it will be coming blob storage, and your temporary storage and all. But as of now, physical storage which you can store in your system server or somewhere. So these are the significant measurement you can have, like let's say kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte, terabyte, petabyte, and exabyte. So these are the popular as of now. Maybe in upcoming years, so storage will be more, because if you see, the storage is all the time it is increasing. Earlier, if you see taken a picture, 10 years back, if you take a picture, of any object through your phone, it could be maybe less than MB. Now it is going to 25 MB, 30 MB, 50 MB also, some of the picture, HD picture and all those. So over the time it will be more. Okay, so that's why the storage also will be required more. I hope you understand that memory unit and all those things, how it works. So tomorrow we will be discussing about computer motherboard and peripherals. What are the components are there in this motherboard, and how they are connected? What is the work of them? So everything we are going to discuss tomorrow. All right. So initially I will be create a one theory of 5 minutes maybe, to show you that in image how it is, and then I will make a videos of that in a motherboard. Okay, so that's what we will be doing tomorrow. Thank you. Have a good time.